Good morning, so nice to see you this morning. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. The weather sure is helping things, I would say, because certainly we've been blessed with some gorgeous days lately. And if you're wishing the fall season could just last forever, we can't help you there, but our first guest can welcome you to her beautiful spot in the mountains. Chelsea Trott is here from Visit Gatlinburg. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's funny to me how just a drive a little hour and a half north can make such a difference, because our leaves are kind of just now showing that fall is here. It's been beautiful your way for a while.
Yeah, so fall is in full swing in Gatlinburg, and you know, we were recently nationally recognized by USA Today as one of the best places to visit for fall, and I think once you get up there you kind of see why. You know, we're just absolutely surrounded right now by the reds, the oranges, and the yellows, and they're just blanketing the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And of course Gatlinburg is right there in the center of everything, and so you know, it is just absolutely magnificent, the colors right now.
So, I mean, people around here, of course, have known about Gatlinburg forever, and most folks in the Southeast have, but once you begin to get the notice of USA Today, all of a sudden, a lot more people are going to come your way. So for us here in our area, the key is plan ahead.
Plan ahead, and you know, I think it's so awesome because all that stuff is really just right in your backyard. I mean, it took me maybe an hour and 30 minutes to get here today, and the drive was just absolutely beautiful. So it's the perfect weekend trip to come up there and just see those beautiful fall colors.
Okay, so let's talk about the things that there are to do in Gatlinburg, because it can fool people. If you think you're going to go and just sit in a rocking chair and look at the scenery, you can do that.
Absolutely.
But if you want an adventure-filled time, you can have that too.
It's kind of the best of both worlds a little bit. I mean, you're invited to have that Southern Hallmark fall vacation if you want to come grab the cabin or the hotel and you just relax. And that's always really nice. But it's also an adventure-packed town. I mean, we're home to over 50 unique attractions. We have Anakista, they have Ana Vista Tower. That's a great spot to see the fall colors. Of course, Gatlinburg Sky Park has the Sky Bridge, Over Mountain has the tramway. There's just so many unique ways to immerse yourself in the fall season.
I will give y'all kind of like a sneak peek on the Anakista side of things that Chelsea mentioned. Austin Martin, who works with Anakista, is going to be on the show in a little bit talking about the many things that you can do there. So when we were talking, we can't talk about Gatlinburg and not talk about the scenery, because yes, go and take part in the adventures, but find a chance to go at least walk a few of the trails at the Smoky Mountains. It's second to none.
Absolutely, especially in the fall season. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. There's beautiful waterfalls and scenic overlooks. And if you can't come for fall, the Great Smoky Mountains is still open for the winter, and I think that's a very unique experience to explore that in the winter months as well.
Well, sure, because then you've got Over Mountain, right? So if you're planning now for the winter time, and when, I mean, no parent wants to admit this, but we all know it, that once Christmas morning has come and gone, by about December 28th, the kids say, I'm bored. So
where are we going?
Right.
Exactly.
So you can have something planned.
Yeah, and so what's really cool about our area is, starting November the 9th, we're going to do the Gatlinburg Chili Cook-Off and Gatlinburg Winter Magic Celebration. So, at that festival, of course, there's going to be amazing comfort for you. You can go and try all these chilies made by local vendors, and they're homemade from traditional to whimsical to wild, whatever, your taste buds like. But once you do that, we're actually going to kick off to the Gatlinburg Winter Magic Celebration. So literally 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then, at the end of that countdown, over 1 million LED lights will come on in Gatlinburg.
Really?
Yes, and it is just absolutely beautiful to be in the Great Smoky Mountains, surrounded by all those beautiful twinkle lights. And, those last well into the winter months. So whether you come in December, January, February, those are going to be there.
It's like the North Pole almost.
It's like the North Pole, exactly. Yeah, it's almost giving a little bit of a winter wonderland, if you will. So it's exciting.
You mentioned, so that's November 9th, this chili event?
Yes.
But y'all are also home to some really great restaurants, aren't you? I mean, people might think that it's going to be kind of your, quote, down-home cooking, but you've got fine dining there as well.
Yes, so we kind of have something for everyone in that aspect. So whether you want a quick bite, we have amazing local restaurants, and then if you want to go and have a sit-down dinner with your loved one, or cozy up by the fire pit, we have those as well. And of course we have amazing rooftop bars as well, and one new one is Jason Aldean's Kitchen and Rooftop. We're really excited to welcome them to our community. So of course they've opened up an amazing rooftop bar, and you get these magnificent views of downtown and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Do most of those places accept reservations, or do they shy away from that because they it can make life too complicated for them.
It's a little bit of a hit or miss, so you may have to do your research on that. And of course,
Okay.
Gatlinburg.com is a great resource for that.
Okay.
But you know, a lot of places do take reservations, and we do encourage that. If you're going to come, especially during the the last fall days or the winter months, go ahead and plan your vacation now. Get started.
Right.
You know, we have an itinerary builder on our website. Actually, you can go on there and kind of pick what you want to do, and see what falls into your vacation and go ahead and plan
Can
that
we
out.
talk about the Sky Bridge since we're looking at it?
Oh, it
I
is
think-
absolutely beautiful.
Okay, have you done it?
I have. I'm afraid of heights, but I can do it.
Okay.
Yes. And so, in the winter months, they actually do lights over Gatlinburg, which is really cool. So it's 300 feet of lights on the Gatlinburg Sky Bridge, 500 feet above Gatlinburg. It is
Wow.
something.
Now, am I right that the way that works, though, the whole bridge is not glass? It's just sections of it.
That's
correct?
right. That's right. So once you get to the middle, you get that glass bottom, and if you're brave enough, you can look down into the mountain ravine. I tend to run across it.
Well, that's why I asked you, because I'm not really afraid of heights, but there's something about that suspension feeling up there. You can kind of feel your stomach leaving you, and I don't know, it's a very
It's a bit
different
of a
feeling.
rush. Yeah, if you're a thrill seeker, that's definitely for you.
Yeah.
So, but it's very, very fun and a really cool way, again, to see downtown Gatlinburg.
I know you mentioned the cabins. Those book up pretty quickly, don't they, Chelsea?
They do, because they're very popular. I mean, of course, when you think about the mountains, you think of that cabin experience. But I mean, we have so many amazing cabin companies that you can go and explore, whether you need 2 rooms or 10 rooms. So
You could also let that be a Christmas gift to somebody for a weekend in February or something, right? You can book and then give it away.
Exactly. You can do that, and of course that would be an amazing gift, I think.
Yeah.
And so you can do that, but of course if you do want to go to Gatlinburg and you can't get a cabin, we have amazing hotels right there on the Parkway.
Camp.
Or camp. Yeah, you have so many options.
Yeah.
So
And it is a good place to go if you're already thinking about your Christmas list. Lots of shopping.
yes, so we are home to the Great Smoky Mountains Arts and Crafts community, and so I always like to say you can go and do some holiday shopping there, and it's something that's unique and one of a kind you can take home for yourself,
Yeah.
a gift to yourself or a gift to somebody else.
One
So.
thing that I've loved in talking to the folks from there, that whole little neck of the woods, often they're transplants, so to speak, but there are an awful lot of people who grow up and they stay because it's home. And so I think that makes it then have that real unique, authentic feeling.
We're
when
home
you're
to
there.
so many local people, and they,
Yeah.
like you said, they've grown up there, and a lot of the people have passed down their skill set from generation to generation
Yeah.
to generation. And so when you go, you can really feel that warm atmosphere, and it's just something that's really special.
Yeah, it's not Orlando. Okay, so here's where you'll find it. You know where to find it, just right up I-75. But if you want to go online to Gatlinburg.com, their Visitors Bureau up there has so many different ways for you to access the many wonderful attractions and experiences that you can find for your family and have a very special memory to make. Thanks, Chelsea.
Thank you.